Hello, everyone. This is Devoured. Welcome back to Expedition 33. Before we get started, I just kind of want to give everybody a disclaimer and let everybody know that I am actually in Act 3 now. And I've come to the realization that Let's Plays are not really my thing, right? I don't seem to get a lot of views when it comes to Let's Plays. I mean, there's 1,000 other Let's Players out there that, just do it better, right? Um, Shout outs to Rad Brad. But, so I'm technically in Act 3 right now. Um, and it seems like my power leveling videos have been getting at least a little bit more interaction than just my regular Let's Plays. So, with that being said, I think we'll just try to do a kind of exploration videos. This will just be me playing. It's not going to be me trying to go through any main story stuff. It's not going to be me trying to provide any kind of real commentary or anything like that. It's just going to be me playing. There's a lot of in-game stuff to do. I've recently found out that there are like super bosses in this game. I have defeated one, and I have a video to post that I actually should post for that. Defeated Sprong, um, no damage, anything like that. So he's done. But I know there are a lot of other areas to go and find and to go interact with and all that different kinds of stuff. Um, so yeah, and I'm also probably just gonna get rid of the other Let's Plays, or at least the videos that have the Let's Plays going on, just because, like I said, I think when I stopped, I was at the end, basically the end of Act 1, and I am now in Act 3. So all of Act 2 is just kind of done with. I've done that already. And yeah, I mean, without giving away too much for people who haven't seen what all goes on within Act 2, hell of a ride, hell of a story. By the end of Act 2, my brain was kind of warped because I didn't quite understand what was going on. I still kind of don't understand what's going on with specific characters and stuff. But yeah, in summary, I'm in Act 3 now. Probably going to get rid of those other not playthroughs, but those other episodes that I have where I am actually progressing through the main story, because there's literally only one thing left for me to do in order to beat the game. According to at least what the game has said from what I see. So I'm just gonna go through kind of the end game stuff. I did post a video on. Well, actually, you know what? Let me just. I just want to. I'll turn this back up because this music is gorgeous. And I'll place that there, and then we'll just continue. I did post a video of me being here, and I've got a new farm now for XP. So for anybody who did not see that, I would go and watch that just so you understand what's going on there. These enemies here give you a grip of XP. There's actually a group of them over there. If I can get close enough without these guys aggroing. Yeah, there's a group of them right here of 3. And if you can get everything down pat and learn their move sets and get your parrying and everything down, you can walk out of here with like 1.3, it's like 1.29 million experience per bout. And then if you fight all of them, so there's 2 sets of 2 and 1 set of 3, if you fight all of them, you're looking at something like 2.6, 2.7 million experience without taking any damage per run. So that's a good XP farm that we'll probably have to utilize a little bit more in order to, get to where we need to be, because right now we got Mael at level 70, Verso and Minoko headed up there. Ciel and Lune are coming close as well. So everybody's pretty close together. Um, not really, not really a whole lot else that I can really say. I have gone in and, changed their Lumina up how they need to be changed up. I think what I might do, and this is just an idea that I'm having, I noticed that I got a lot more feedback on my videos when I was making builds and when I was explaining game mechanics in depth. So I very well may try to do that a little bit more now that I actually am in the end game. And I might also go and fight these super bosses and maybe make a video detailing the best strategy to be able to deal with these cats. What kind of moves they do, what um, what kind of things you should look out for when it comes to fighting these enemies. Um, Certain stats to build up, certain stats to not use, certain Lumina and Pictos to use, all that different kind of stuff, right? I might just go more into the mechanic side of things because there is definitely depth here, um, especially when it comes to these Lumina. And I think it's the Lumina aspect of the game that gives it depth. Imagine if you went through this entire game just with these three Pictos. It would be a much more difficult game, and it would be a much more limited game. And I think the developers at Sandfall knew that, so they added the Lumina system, and that is what gives this game its depth. Um, so yeah, I think I have covered everything that I needed to cover. Um, and I guess we can just, get started. Um, I'm gonna leave here because I'm not gonna sit here and farm. I'll do that off camera. But I don't know. I just got to the point where I wanted to play this game, but I did not want to record all the time because you have to remember that I do this for fun. I recently just got a job, and I just completed orientation for that job yesterday. So these next 3 weeks are going to be the busy time, and they're going to be the nose to the grindstone time and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not going to have time to sit here and do any kind of walkthrough or commentary or anything like that. Um, not that anybody's really looking for it from my channel specifically, right? But I did want to play this game, and there's just so much to do in this game that I just wanted to get into it, and I just wanted to explore it, and I just wanted to be part of it, for myself. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna play the game at my leisure, and when I find cool stuff, when I find cool stuff, I will maybe record it and post it. There might be videos where you might hear me talking to one of my buddies in the background. But other than that, yeah, I'm just kind of doing me, right? I'm just kind of playing this game because I want to play this game. I think that's one of the things about YouTube that I don't like is that, can I go over here? Oh, shoot, I can't. Is that whenever you're trying to, especially like for a Let's Play channel, like when you're trying to do, when you're trying to do, oh God, I'm losing my train of thought. Trying to do Let's Plays and videos and stuff like that, and you're kind of committed to that, right? I mean, you're kind of committed to just being there on time every day. I mean, it is in a sense its own job, and that was just not something that I wanted to. That's not something I wanted to commit to. Like, I do this for fun. I do this when I'm bored and I have free time, and I just want to share some of this cool stuff with people, and get my own take on it. Now, I understand that I'm not the most talkative of people, even though I'm talking a lot right now. But I mean, I'm talking a lot right now because I have something to say. But when I'm really into it, into the game and into what the story is and all that, just what I'm doing, I'm pretty silent just because I'm focused. But for this, in this instance, I think I've just come to the realization that Let's Plays are not my thing. I like to play games at my own on my own time, at my own leisure. And I'm not really looking for feedback on my playthrough, really. Like I like to share the things that I've done, but I'm not really looking for feedback. Um, and I mean, I'm really not looking for feedback on anything that I do. But since we're in the end game, that's made everything vertical now, right? Because you know you got this whole world to explore, but now it goes up. You know, now you've got a verticality aspect to it. So there's just that much more to explore, and so that's what we're going to do today. I'm sorry I'm talking so much for this beginning part. It's going on like 11 minutes of me just talking about stuff, but I just kind of wanted to paint the picture of what's going to be happening going forward if you are a subscriber of my channel, and you get any kind of entertainment value out of my videos. I think I'm going to just not do the let's play thing anymore. I'm just gonna play things at my own leisure, and when cool stuff happens, um, maybe I'll record it and put it up. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't really make a difference to me. I'm not looking to make a living off of this. I just got me a brand new job, which even though I've only been truly working there for about 3 days, going through orientation and stuff, I like the idea of what it is that I'm going to be doing. And I'm excited for it. I got up today wanting to be over there, but it's my day off, and I won't be going back to work for another 3 days just because that's how I'm scheduled. But once I finally go back, I think I'll be more excited to go back to work than I have ever been before. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm focused on right now. But I still love games. I'm still gonna play games. Still gonna do stuff in games. But I think my passion is more about talking about games than doing like playthroughs and stuff. I know when I'm finished with this game, for instance, like I'm gonna make a review for it, and it'll be the first review I've ever made publicly, and I'm gonna put everything that I've got into that because I really do like this game. I like what this game does from a gameplay perspective, from a story perspective, and from an industry perspective. And I think I'm going to touch on that as well when I finally make my review for it. It I don't want it to be too lengthy, but I don't want to censor myself. I don't want to withhold any feelings or any opinions that I might have about the game. So it might be a little bit longer as well, but I am going to do my very best to make it something worthwhile and really give people who are watching it some insight into what this game is, what it does right, what it does wrong, and if it is worth the asking price at MSRP, right? So yeah, that is a long-winded explanation of basically what's going on and what I'm doing. And so now we're just gonna fight, right? We're just gonna fight. I've never fought this guy before. I don't know what he does, but I know that I'm probably going to die. So we're gonna dismount and we're gonna go to camp. I'm gonna autosave right here.
Who's going to upgrade our pictos now?
I can do it.
Oh, Mayo can do it? Okay. Sweet. Okay. Well, for the sake of spoilers, I'm not going to speak with anybody here. I'll have to do all that stuff off camera, just so that nothing is spoiled. Like, I mean, you're probably people who don't know what's going on after Act Two probably wonder why is her hair white, why is she dressed like that, what's going on, So, for the sake of oh, I've got quite a few of these. For the sake of relieving people of spoilers, I will not talk to anybody. But we will upgrade our stuff. So let's see here. So this can go up. And now that's 20. Yeah, everybody should have at least one level 20, I feel. He's got 3. She's got 1. I don't have any resplendent catalysts. He's got his. She's got her. She's got her. So everybody's got 1 at least. Um, let's see. This needs to be more powerful, I think. Okay, so now that's asking for 2. He's got, this is just super powerful for some reason. I don't think we need to touch his. No go, yeah, we can up our no goes a bit. Okay. And I think we'll do one more for my girl CL. Yeah. Oh, we can do the light one too. Interesting. Yeah, let's do the light one. There we go. Now she's got 2. Just so that we have options. Okay. Upgrade. We don't have any of that. Yeah, we're straight on that. Okie dokie. We are good. All right, let's see what this guy's about. Okay, 4 shields off the top. We need to deal with that. He gets his mark, okay. And let's just do this. Okay. By burn. He is going to do what? I think he'll just attack. Okay, weak to fire. Good to know. Jumped way too early. Oh, he does blight. Interesting. Okay. And we're dead. Okay. That is because of a Pictos that I have on. I knew this guy was going to murder me, but okay. Got to get used to this. I haven't played this game in a few days, so let me just get used to it. And I think what we'll do is we'll just fight this guy, and then that'll be it, right? That'll be the video. I don't want to go too crazy with the length of these things, but I think once I finally get it, what's this? Hold on. Is that a weak spot? I took a shield out at least. Okay. Let's do this. Definitely don't want to mark him. Okay. Then her. I think we're just gonna. We're gonna do. He doesn't like fire. So we're just gonna roll with the fire. We're doing pretty decent damage to him. Okay, it's good damage. I'm doing that a tad too early. Okay, so attack. I don't know if he has any fire weapons, so probably should have looked for that. Reapply.
Let's carve a path.
Yeah, here we go. Good damage, Verso. Good damage. Okay. Oh, where'd she go? Get up, Maya. Really? What the heck? Okay. 4 hits and then a gradient counter. Okay.
The dance begins.
Okay. Well, you know, if that's what you want to do. I need to mark him. So we'll just pick him up for now. heals. Why are you healing? Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. He heals, man. Oh, I removed it. Damn it. Combo. Let's just do this. Okay. I'm doing that too early. Damn, yeah, okay, so I'm trying to understand the heal part of it. Cause like that's like full health, man. That's a very exact number that he heals. I'm wondering if this is not one of those ones that you just kinda endure, right? You just kinda have to survive. I did fight one enemy that you couldn't really do much damage to. But after a while he just like gave up and he like just died. So maybe that's kind of the idea here. Because if you keep healing 2 million, almost 3 million every time you're just ready to heal, we're not ever gonna get here. Like we're just, all this damage we're doing right now means nothing. I might have to reconfigure some Pictos as well. It's so delayed, it's insane. Maybe I ought to just dodge that, right? Okay. More fire.
Let's carve a path.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna dodge for now. I'll save that. I can do that. Good damage. Good damage. I need to break this guy. That's what I need to do. I need to break this fella. Okay, so now you're broken. Let's do this. Okay, now you're in Virtuos. And we'll do this. Okay, got 6 on him. Applies powerless. Going powerless? Yeah, let's do powerless. We don't need you hitting for a grip. He's no longer stunned. Good. Okay. So I wonder if maybe the idea here isn't to just kill him before he can heal. That might be what we've got to work with here. Which means I'm gonna have to focus on breaking him. It's good damage. Can you not parry that? Maybe you can't parry that. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I mean, okay. So break is definitely useful here. So you definitely want to try to break him. If at all possible. So let's change some things up here. Just a bit. I need... What do I need? I need something that does heavy break damage. Okay, so that can break. Change to Almighty. Let me see. High physical damage. Here's their shields. Yeah, we should probably do that one. Give shields. Yeah. Should probably do that one. I like the powerless one. Applies mark. Oh, I have two things that apply mark. Oh, well, I don't need this then. Let me see. I know fire damage. Yeah. So that's high. Hold on. I have. Where's it at? Where is? Hold on. Action points. There it is. Let's do that one. Extreme fire damage. I like the buff. This is not going to be useful here. Deals more damage if the target is stunned. Can break. I thought he had some. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he had something that. So what do we got? We got 2 caster, 2 agile, 1 almighty, and 1 balanced. So I think that'll work. And let's see about his weapon here. Let's just do this. We need them all to be doing as much as they can be doing. Let's see here. She is doing a lot of damage. I would prefer if it was that, but that's not going to help me. Let's see here. This would probably be good. As much as I like this move, I'm not going to use this move. Breaking rules. Let's do Pyrrhus. Yeah. Actually, we might try to do, I do like this one, so. Yeah, maybe we do get rid of this, and damage increased for each hit received since the previous turn. Yeah, no, that's not what we want. Becomes weak to fire. He's kind of already weak to fire damage, though. Assumes up to 10 burn for increased damage. I think we might try combustion. So we'll do that for that, and then for him, so definitely want to use Strike Storm. Increased damage if the target is stunned. Can reapply stun at A. I kind of like that. I'm not gonna need this one this time around. From fire. High single target damage that applies mark 2 hits. Costs 30% of current health. Ooh, I don't know if we want that. I think we'll definitely want leadership. So he's got his thing that can break. I like having blitz. Of course, I don't think there's, what's this? I guess if I was to have, you know, one of the end all be all moves, it would probably be that. That reapplies stun though. And this one, like, I have to not, or not that one, but the other skill. What is that other skill? Steel Strike. For that one, I have to not get hit because he has to like charge it up. So yeah. Let me see. One last thing I want to do before we get into it. I want to apply some of the stuff that, let's see. Break damage on counterattack. Yeah, we need more break stuff. Yeah, so that's good for that. That's good for that. Powering, exposing, immaculate. Until a hit is received. I think we'll get rid of that one. We just want to do more break damage. She has immaculate on her already. Shield affinity. We need to get rid. That's another thing we need to get rid of. Shield affinity. That's why I'm losing all my shields. We don't want shield affinity. I had it for when I was fighting those like dark hand things in the Dark Shores, just because I wasn't getting hit. I understood their stuff, so I wasn't getting hit. Break damage on burning enemies, yeah. Maybe we ought to put auto rush on there too. Auto rush would probably be good. Augmented attack. Auto rush. At least he's got auto rush. Yeah, that's why I'm not bringing them in, because I don't have them set up right now. And I wouldn't sit here forever to try to figure that out. But what does this do? That's another thing that's going on with him. But he should not be getting hit. Or at the very least, he shouldn't be getting hit to a point where that's going to matter. Because that's really just for his crit rate. So let's try it now. Because that's kind of the idea. We just want to break this guy. We do not want this guy to be doing anything. Don't want him to be healing or anything. Oh, that hits even if he's got shields. Okay. Interesting. So let's just do this.
Let's carve a path.
Okay. So this is a jump. I must be doing that too early. I must be doing that too early. Alright. What else she got?
Violence, yes.
Not quite at heavy yet, but for the sake of this. That's a decent amount of break damage, okay. She will just attack.
Let's try it. Not impressed.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be getting hit. Okay, now we're agile again. I can't really do much. No, we'll give him a little bit more. Okay. I think we want to save that. This will do quite a bit. I missed it. Oh, I missed! Damn it! Shoot, shoot, shoot. Did not want that. Okay. Let's do this. Good damage. Anti-combo. There we go. Okay, decent damage. He's still agile, but I think we can get close.
Ready.
Okay. Alright, let's try this parry again. There we go. I was just super early. It's good damage. Okay, so she does not have anything to break him, unfortunately. So, consumes burn? No, we don't want to consume burn. We want to add burn. Yeah, we want to add burn. And then Verso will break. Oh no, I took it out. Damn it. Damn it, I took it out. Not good.
Let's go.
Yeah, I need to break this guy. Heavy. Nobody has any moves that break. This isn't good. Goes to Almighty Mass. That's decent damage.
Now's my favorite part.
Caster. Oh, I don't know how I overlooked that. I have no idea how I overlooked that. Holy damage. Look at that.
Your turn. Your turn.
Oh. I don't know why I thought that was a jump one.
Grace.
Well, that's not good. You're just gonna have to fight him. Keep reapplying that burn on him.
Flames that rain.
I can't believe that. I mean, I can do that one, but don't heal. Please don't heal. You're so close to death. Alright, good damage. Please don't heal. Super early.
Time to bleed.
Okay, now we can break. Good. Yep, and you can't do anything. Okay, and he's dead. No damage. Anti-blight, immune to blight. Yeah, definitely gonna need that. They're just giving me a bunch of grandiose now, though. I need to go find resplendence. But yeah, that's what you get. Anti-blight, which is very useful. Very useful. Okay. So, that is going to be the end here. Defeating the Chromatic Portier. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed this format of a video. I think I'm going to stick with this for a little bit because there's a lot of like simple stuff like this that is all around the map, and there's just, like I said, there's just a bunch to explore, and I think I enjoy exploring more than I enjoy doing main story stuff and just going down this kind of linear path and stuff like that. The story was great, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it does not play to my strengths. I'm not a good commentator at all. I'm used to kind of just like focusing and thinking out loud while I'm in the midst of combat and while I'm trying to make builds and stuff like that. So I'll just kind of leave it here. Thank you all for watching. If you watched, I hope that this works out for me, this kind of format going forward. And yeah, this is Devoured. Thanks for watching. God bless you all, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.